us wherever you may be on this Saturday night. And the Pacers, who lost in double overtime.
Talented roster that they're able to put on the floor.
Shepard off the bounce.
Offensive team also.
Over the top, pick and roll. Landale rolling, hooking, missing very well last year. And Brevin, if there's a better inside-outside guy in terms of
the floor, he can get it whether it's a mid-post or he can get there off the dribble as KC
points in a game. And Siakam, an offensive foul with an illegal screen. Grizzlies. Mathurin, Wells swings it, extra pass. KCP, ball fake, drive, floater, off.
The ball, they're going to have to continue to be ready to move the ball.
Morant cuts, hangs, and hits. Siakam, turnaround Jay in the lane, and Jared.
Screen, you see there, turns down the screen, is wide open down the middle.
And very efficient, 12 of 25 against the Thunder on Thursday.
There is, say, if not the best. A lot of playmaking and scoring in that guard position on the bench for the Pacers. Reflected to have the understanding of what each other is going to do to be able to be efficient.
Mathurin against Wells, rises, fires off the Benedict Mathurin. Grizzlies tip it out of bounds.
Full advantage and doesn't want to allow Siakam to have the quickness advantage. I like Landale's activity on the backboards though here to start by Wiseman.
Yeah, Wiseman airmailed that pass as you look at Rick Carlisle.
1 of 6, 0 for 2 from 3, plus the Grizzlies have forced a couple of turnovers here early.
Mathurin has been better in terms of making second and third efforts for the Grizzlies to start.
John Conchar is making a difference on the glass and defending. Lob, Coward, yes!
Try to dunk it, he just caught it and finished with the high percentage lane. No contest.
The wrong side of the net. A look ahead to Conchar for the finish. A Giants reference. Imagine that. On Small into the game. Javon Small, good fourth quarter last night. Siakam. Jackson against Siakam. Boarded by Aldama. Aldama had been bothered by a sore knee, but he's out there. Here's a Conchar three. Santi for three.
Being John Morant, but Jaren Jackson Jr. doesn't shy away from shots going towards.
5 assists on 6 baskets. Coward, a baseline floater, left it
coming in off of the bench. Can get it going quickly.
RJ Dennis rings the bell from remaining first quarter. Jackson against Walker. Turns to the lane and rattles.
Every time.
Mathurin off the curl. Drives got by Jackson against Siakam. A double. A KCP three. Rimming no. Tap by.
But Jaren, if the double team doesn't come, they cannot defend him one-on-one. But no.
And this will be a shot clock violation. Did not get it. They were 5th in terms of how much distance their players covered during a game. Thurin. Coward, I thought, got a knockaway on that. RJ Dennis on the attack.
At this point,
Grizzlies are being outscored. Here's a small three.
The rim protection with Zach Edey being out of the game, but they have to do a better job.
Foul. Timeout on the floor. 2 and 23 for the first quarter.
That's one of those where the coach calls a name, you get up also. No matter, I thought you said me, coach. And not allowed the fast break, but good steal here by KCP.
And he dunks again. Toppin, an open three. Dama flashes to the post, but it's Pope, a swing, and a three by Wells. Missed again, rebounded again. Says to Jalen Wells, you try. A definite weak point for the Grizzlies. Toppin back in, gets to his spot and floats it in to break a night.
To create more distance on the scoreboard.
Indiana foul to give, but they didn't. Season, he's 11 of 12 from the line. 16.6 remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, because
Dennis against Morant. January of this year, finished out the season with the Pacers. All there.
Well, the thing is, all of the movement that they do on the offensive end, it allows, sometimes Dennis able to get all the way to the front of the rim with no help.
Sets, fires from midcourt. Up desk, getting ready for second quarter action. Grizzlies, what you like about that quarter, Brevin?
This game, make them be a half-court executing team.
Wells with a pull-up, yes.
Well, the rebounding will be crucial with this lineup. Nice cut. And back in a zone defense, nice lob.
Landale has to gather himself and then draw.
Catch easy lay-in for Landale.
Second foul, Obi Toppin with the Houston Rockets after a decorated career in Australia, Melbourne United. Foul Jalen Wells on a rip-through. First foul Wells. They've gone away from this one.
And so every time down the floor, they're going to run similar things and just
Down the lane, Shepard picked his pocket and a breakout opportunity for Ben Shepard, and he converts. Landale thought he got fouled in the rebounding action. Shepard back the other way. Morant deals his 5th assist of the game.
beautifully passed there by McCarthy.
Crosses over, drives, hangs against Qtr, misses. Tap, no rebound. Morant gets the screen. Qtr, yes, on the foul.
Much effort for that long of a time. And you have that type of ending. It was fun.
Neesmith, Siakam, Wiseman, Mathurin, and Shepard. And Shepard gets inside for 2. Shepard backs him down, tried to throw it over his shoulder. Loose ball picked up. Oh, Qtr, what he's want to do offensively, and they're executing it properly. Spencer for 3, it's through. Mathurin curls outside a Siakam 3. Jaren Jackson Jr. back in. Javon Small, Cedric Coward.
Immediate back down. Force the Pacers to have to react.
Wiseman a little shake and bake. Small trying to cross over. There's the delivery to Jaren. Over Mathurin. Yes, struggling with the shot. Spencer, Euro, blocked by Siakam.
Against the Pacers to get themselves good looks. This is better defense by taking Wiseman out. So a little bit more speed on the floor.
Coward for 3.
Even more importantly, have only given up 3 offensive rebounds, just 2 second chance points for the Pacers.
To make.
And a big part of that is Mathurin knocks down that wing.
Aldama with a finger roll. Siakam. Toppin, little show and go against Coward, blocked by. Confidence after the 4th quarter from
off of those opportunities.
Last foul was Spencer. Mathurin shoots 2. Isaiah Jackson in for the first time tonight, so they try to bring a little rebounding muscle in.
At that center position.
Yeah, he's coming back from an Achilles injury. Coward! Oh, Grizzlies, Indiana's committed 4. But the Grizzlies
in this game.
Dennis deflected by Landale. Ball loose.
A little skating going on out there.
Small off with the 3.
Second quarter to create this lead. Don't want to give it away here down the stretch. The Grizzlies should be winning, and they're up 12.
Numbers don't lie. Indiana is over the limit.
Now, one thing that Jaren is going to have to continue, and the thing I was wanting to say there was they are starting to tell the officials to watch that when he's trying to post up.
Mathurin lost that out of bounds against the defense.
And the other thing is the opponent has not forced any of those things to happen.
Aldama trying to get it back to Morant, but he can't. Jackson has it stymied. Morant in traffic headed. Siakam against Caldwell Pope. Top side of Neesmith 3. Down
this position in his run.
Neesmith with the foul. That's his well against Indiana last year, averaging 15 a game. 2 teams split.
Finish out this second quarter. Don't give the Pacers any.
Ray J. Dennis, lob.
The quality of 3s that they're getting. The earlier 3s were contested. John Morant
banked it.
And I wonder if the anything, they would have to be saying that the foul happened before he even caught the basketball.
Right. 3-team fouls. Mathurin, he's fouled on the
goal quarter.
Siakam on the give.
That's enough on Steph Curry, who is always in motion. And so for this Grizzlies team, this is a good team.
Approaching 2 minutes remaining, first half. Dennis for 3, well off. He's running back in some discomfort. Jackson the slam and a to go. Had a career-high shooting year. And he can Morant going to work against R.J. Dennis. Backs him down in the lane. Corkscrew jump. Neesmith 4-3. Neesmith 3 of 5.
Moving the ball.
Jackson behind the back. Mathurin versus it. No. Foul Jaren Jackson Jr.
To find their rhythm here in this quarter.
Indiana had 7 assists in the first quarter. They in for Indiana.
In the second quarter, Stop using Jaren Jackson Jr. a little bit on the offensive end. That first
tonight, the lead is down to 6. Morant through a crowd lays it. Also from Indiana, Talon Peter, play green, he does. Morant, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, step back jumper, Morant, no.
So it's Pascal Siakam has 3 fouls and they start.
Jackson against Jackson for 2.
Well, they got still able to get where he wanted to.
Mathurin with 3 to shoot, and he is fouled, and they're going to give him a shot. So Landale picks up his 2nd foul. So Mathurin will get to them. Started a career-high 49 games a year ago.
At that point.
Yep.
And then people say, well, John Morant, why didn't he get the foul? It was just to make the defense have to be honest when he steps back.
Mathurin an open 3. He'll change it. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Mathurin is.
He was going to have to step up and do more. He's doing that.
And Morant did draw. It's a 3-shot foul. So Morant will shoot 3.
Yeah, partner. Who's having a little succotash tonight?
Shea Flores, and they're standing up. Shout out Secaucus. Morant goes 3 for 3. Crowded by Wells. Goes under the screen. Shot clock at 8. Mathurin sends it. Spun. Out of bounds. Stays with the Grizzlies. Wells for 3. Guarding Mathurin. Neesmith gets a screen. Drives on Wells. Collision. Shepard thought about the 3.
Having another productive night here.
Caldwell Pope a little off balance to 3. Sends it to Shepard. His corner 3. That's in. And the Grizzlies are shot.
He said whether it's running them off the line or just contesting better, we've got to
finish. Shepard. That 3 fails to fall, and the rebound to Wells. Landale has the mismatch inside. Morant goes, attacks, teardrop. No, Landale one-handed off.
Retrieve the rebound.
Mathurin drives on Conchar, swings a wild hook. Landale screens for Morant. 4 going by, 3rd period. Coward for 3.
The season has knocked down 2 threes last night, knocked down 2 threes here tonight.
Jackson, the give back. Siakam bobbled it. Conchar with the deflection. Mathurin. Siakam, Euro steps. Jackson can't finish. Neesmith steps through, off glass, no. Rebound, Landale. Coward. Wow. R.J. Dennis, Jarris Walker, Obi Toppin in, Walker at the Indiana reserves. Jaren Jackson 3, yes! Extra pass, Siakam.
The thing that helped the Grizzlies was Mathurin moved the ball on. He was open.
Small. Jackson against home. 80-68. Howard, no hesitation.
So excited when the Grizzlies had the opportunity to get him in the draft.
Jaren Jackson Jr. sets up Aldama for 3. Bingo! Back-to-back 3s by Conchar was big in the first half. And a foul. What you love about Jitty is he's Toppin bails out of there. R.J. Dennis, his 3 is Jackson against Jarris Walker. A double. A Coward 3. Yes, sir! Misses.
A box out there by Conchar.
Know why the Grizzlies said from the get-go, Coward was our guy. Mathurin in a crowd.
Rotate from. And so what happens, we saw it in the first half. You throw it into the post, realizing that they're coming, and then getting the ball out quickly.
Coward off the curl, on the attack, accepts the contact, and will go.
Move you over here. And this is, the Grizzlies have done a good job in this 3rd quarter. This little
out.
So he came out of that timeout. It wasn't just, the gate was there. You could
as are the Grizzlies. Siakam. Indeed, reverses it up and in. Oh my!
Welcome to.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. called for a foul. Jalen Wells backs him down. R.J. Dennis Landale, but it was deflected. Landale comes up with it. Aldama runs to the on it. Siakam elevates and hits again. Mathurin, sore right foot, will not return, we've been told. High 26 points.
And the Grizzlies, they want to just continue to play the right way.
Fly to Minnesota tonight and play the Timberwolves tomorrow. The regular season won 11 games when trailing after the third quarter. Only Chicago won more. Jalen crosses over in the lane, off balance, got it. Steal, Morant, Siakam is back. Morant to the cup, underlay. For example, we've not seen Omax.
Yes. Victories. And they've done that in the first game, at least.
Well, but a couple of numbers that really stand out to me offensively. 25 assists in the first two games.
Landale underneath, ball loose. There's Qtr on the 0.9 remaining.
You don't allow the Pacers to get any shot.
Caldwell Pope. Let's put a footnote on this. The list of
Gordon Giricek.
20 points, he is plus 20. So is John Qtr. He had a great look at it against the defense of Kentavious Caldwell Pope.